been seeing this snack, I think it is, that French kids eat supposedly after school, which consists of a baguette, and then you put a shit ton of butter on it, and then whatever chocolate you have, like a chocolate bar. And I have been really wanting to eat that for some reason. I've been really curious about the texture and the taste, which is pretty predictable, but I'm still very much wanting to do it. And so right now I'm headed to a grocery store to see if I can find a baguette, because I packed with me a huge chunk of butter and a few pieces of chocolate, and I'm thinking I'll try to make that by the river or something, and then I'll just talk a little bit about whatever comes to mind. Got my bread with me, and now I want to find a nice spot, although it's pretty cold, so I don't know how long I'll last out here. I just took a guy's picture because he asked me to take a picture of him, and I gave him the phone back, and then he didn't take it, and he continued to pose like 20 different poses, and I took the pictures, so I think I'm a veteran. I don't know. There is someone in my spot, so I'm looking for a different one so that I can tear into a gigantic piece of bread, or loaf of bread, better said, in peace and solitude. I hope this sounds good. I have arrived at the same spot as last time I came to the river. It may look familiar because I was here when I filmed my little resolutions video, and I'm back in the same spot because I wanted to go to a different one, but someone was there. I just found gloves in my purse, and I'm so happy because I actually thought I was about to leave because my hands are freezing cold, but it's time to tear into the bread and construct my little French kid snack. Let's see what I brought with me. while I construct it, I'm just gonna talk about the fact that when I was coming here, actually, a guy stopped me to take pictures in front of the river. So he asked me to take pictures of him. And I took a good 10 pictures. And then when I went to give him his phone back, he rejected that. And then he continued to pose for like 5 more minutes. And I stood there taking pictures of this guy. Well, I just feel like I deserve some recognition for that. Anyway, baguette. This bread looks a little sad, honestly. It's like not really browned at all, but that's fine. Oh, it's soft though. I just started culinary school. It has been great. It's honestly made me so happy, and I feel like I have a purpose now. Not to sound too drastic or anything, but it truly does give me purpose. And I've completely destroyed the bread. I'm thinking I'll take another piece out. Just ripped another chunk off the bread. I'm gonna try to use my little butter knife to split it open. Oh, that actually worked well. I feel like the week I've been in class and taking classes, it has truly given me, kind of recharged me. I've met some very nice people, and I didn't expect to end one of my first lab or like in-person days in like a Cuban club butter. It's supposed to be softened, but I think the cold has just brought it back to a cold temperature. It definitely doesn't look like spring, but it's the beginning of spring, which is also making me feel really happy and, kind of motivated to do things and move around and talk to people. In the middle of winter, I feel less inclined, definitely, to talk to people and to reach out to my friends. It's becoming very hard to spread the butter because it's cold as bone. Also, look at my little butter knife. It's very cute, right? 3 strawberries. I bought it a while back at a thrift store. It was a nice find. Now I have my chocolate here. I brought some dark and milk chocolate, so maybe I'll do half and half to try both. My first day in culinary, I did nothing, like in person I mean. I did pretty much nothing. It was just going over kind of lab expectations and what you should and shouldn't do in the kitchen. Then my second day was knife skills. I definitely got very nervous for no reason, and since I got nervous, I feel like that slowed me down a bunch. So I took a good 30 minutes to chop onion, celery, and carrot for mirepoix. So that wasn't optimal, but I still very much enjoyed it. My little French sandwich is done. My hands are very cold. I'm gonna put my gloves back on. I do not care if it's not hygienic. I apologize if anyone is cringing. If you want to stop watching, that's fine. But my little sandwich, time to try it. I feel like it's not gonna be that good. It's not looking super appetizing. Maybe warm it would be better warmed. I don't know. So it tastes like chocolate bread and butter, which is good. Don't get me wrong. but I was expecting much more. I'm gonna try the other side though, because this is dark chocolate and I bit into the milk chocolate. The chocolate, the dark chocolate, is much crispier, crunchy. I like the dark chocolate more. You want to see the river? So I will show you. As I have continued to devour this, I got a bit more butter and it actually tastes pretty good. I still don't think it's as good as I had envisioned, but it is pretty good and the butter makes it 10 times better. I feel like butter makes anything better, really. I would say you should give it a try. It's a very interesting combo and a very, very easy snack, so why not? Maybe it's not the healthiest, but it's pretty yummy. After I finish this, I will go for some pizza, I think. My sister said she wanted to try some New York style pizza around here. I don't know if there's any, but we'll try to look around for some and I will get a slice for sure. But for now, I'm just enjoying my little buttered, my French snack. I really made this video in a rush and I have not so much to share, although a lot has happened. But it's because I started school and things got very hectic, so I couldn't plan better and I couldn't come up with a better idea of something to do or something more entertaining. But I feel like this turned out pretty fun. At least it has been fun for me to walk around and buy bread and eat this by the side of the river. Isn't that fun? I think that's pretty fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I feel like a lighthouse keeper eating bread and butter by the sea. But instead of sea, it's a river, and I'm in the middle of a city.